Meet the Warrior, a journey of pain, resilience, and hope. The Warrior, as we decided to call him, is a dog who spent years facing abandonment, hunger, and pain on the streets. He lived invisibly to many, but his willpower and spirit of survival never faded. His story is a testament to the cruelty that many animals face, but also to the transformation that love and care can bring. A devastating encounter. When we met the Warrior, the scene was heartbreaking. A huge tumor covered much of his face, pressing painfully against one of his eyes, which was completely damaged. The wound looked ready to explode, and it was clear that he lived in constant, excruciating pain. He was thin, malnourished, and exhausted. His paws trembled as he tried to balance himself, and his eyes, even in the midst of his suffering, conveyed a silent plea for help. His condition was impossible to ignore, and we knew we had to act immediately to save him. The first step: rescue and diagnosis. The Warrior was rushed to the vet, where a team of professionals began a thorough evaluation. The diagnosis was clear and urgent. The tumor needed to be removed as soon as possible to alleviate his pain and give him a chance at survival. Unfortunately, the Warrior's only visible eye was completely damaged and could not be saved. Despite this, he remained incredibly calm, as if he knew he was finally getting the help he so desperately needed. Surgery day, a light at the end of the tunnel. The surgery was scheduled for the following day. It was a delicate procedure that required precision and care. Everyone who followed his journey up to that point was apprehensive, but also full of hope. After hours of work, the news finally arrived. The surgery was a success. The tumor was completely removed, and the Warrior began his recovery. He still had a long way to go, but this was the first big step towards a new life. The days of recovery, a Warrior in transformation. For the first few days after surgery, the Warrior remained under intensive care at the veterinary hospital. He was given medications to control pain and fight potential infections, as well as a nutritious diet to help him regain his strength. Despite everything, he demonstrated impressive strength. He began to eat on his own, lift his head, and even show small signs of joy when he heard the gentle voices of his caregivers. Day 20. A new chapter begins. After 20 days of recovery, the Warrior was ready to leave the hospital. He was welcomed with great love by his adoptive father, who promised to provide him with a safe and welcoming home. Now, he would have a peaceful space to rest, recover fully, and for the first time, experience what it was like to be loved and cared for. The Warrior's journey, an example of overcoming. Today, the Warrior is a symbol of resilience and transformation. His story reminds us of the importance of never giving up, even in the face of the most difficult adversities. He faced years of pain and abandonment, but found a second chance thanks to the collective effort of people who believed in his recovery. Now, he lives surrounded by love, affection, and care. His journey is not over yet, but the future is bright for this incredible survivor. Let's all celebrate the Warrior and continue to root for his full recovery. He is a true example that, with love and dedication, it is possible to transform lives. Warrior, you are our hero.